Hello there! A very warm welcome to all of you who just joined the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. As you must know by now, you have to face a small English test on the 5th of April, which will be used to place you for the intensive English program before your real academic work starts. This short video aims to show you the way around the exam platform so you won't feel lost on the day of the test. So if you are watching this video, you probably received an email which looks more or less like this. You have been given a username and a password which you have to change the first time you log in. And there's a link to join the examination site. So I'm first going to click this link and then I'm going to show you how to change your password the first time around. Right. At the very first point of entry, you have to enter the username and password that was given to you by the IT Services Center. That is the username and password that you saw in this email. I'm going to click Login. And the browser tells me that I need to change my password to proceed. Once again, I will add my password and then I'll just type a random password which I should remember. So first I entered the current password that was given to me by the IT Services Center, and then I created a new password which has to have at least one digit, one lowercase letter, one uppercase letter, and one special character. So you must remember this password because to change this password, there's a huge procedure, so you won't want to lose this password at any given moment. Make it a note to write this password down. If I hit Save Changes, I get the confirmation that the password has been changed. I will click Continue. Right. In this interface, you will see recently accessed courses and a course overview. In your case, you'll most probably see a blank area for the recently accessed courses, and you will only see the IEP placement test for intensive English down here at the course overview, which we will click. There's a quick summary about this exam. If I click this link, I will come to this screen which tells me that I'm allowed only one attempt and the time limit is 10 minutes. Now in your case, you will be given a practice exam which will be again 10 minutes with a few dummy questions, as is the case for this demonstration purpose video. But the real exam will be an hour-long exam. So make it a note that you only have one attempt to write this exam. If I hit Attempt Quiz Now, I'm given one last warning which tells me that my countdown timer will start as soon as I hit Start Attempt. There's no turning back from this point. Right. This is the interface for the English test. As you can see, there's a timer counting down, and you can see a quiz navigation menu to the left, and the actual questions are down here. So I'm just going to tap on a few random answers. Babies cry when they are hungry. The phone is ringing. Okay, so I know the answer here, but just in case I'm not sure, I can clear my choice and select a different answer. Now, what if I don't know the answer and I want to answer the rest of the questions before coming back to this? I have an option to flag this question, and as you can see, a little red marker appears here telling me that I have not answered this question yet. Right? So, if I hit the next page, I will come to another question. After you put in new batteries and the warning light remains on, check the connections. I have to choose the word or phrase which has a similar meaning to the underlined word which is remains on, I'll say that it is stays on. Hit next. I can then fill in the blanks here. Learning a language properly is very important. The basic vocabulary of English is not very large, and only about 2,000 words are needed to speak it quite well. But the more ideas you can express, the more precise you can be about the exact meaning. Fine. Now, at this moment, this tells me that I have not answered this question because I haven't hit finish attempt or previous page. If I hit previous page, it will mark this question as answered. But this interface tells me that question number 2 has not been answered and I have flagged it. So if I click on that question, it will take me directly to that question, so I can answer it right now. I can cycle through the pages back and forth. And if I come to the last page, I have this finish attempt button. Also, there's a finish attempt here, which you can access from any page. Like I said before, you can flag any question. And if you click the flag question button again, it will unflag that question. So let me just do that for the second question. I can remove the flag, but that's not a must. I can just keep the flags as I finish the attempt. Right, let me come to the last page and I'll hit finish attempt. Right. This page gives me a summary saying that the answers have been saved for these questions. Now, in case by any chance your answer was not saved, it will be mentioned here that your answer was not saved, and you can hit this return to attempt button to check on those questions. So I'll remove these flags and hit finish attempt from this page. I'll come back to this summary. This tells me that this attempt must be submitted on Wednesday, the 31st of March, at about the time that this video was recorded, 10 minutes afterwards. I still have 6 minutes on the clock, but I can finish it off even with time remaining. Now, what happens if the time runs out? The quiz will automatically log you off. So, while I still have time remaining, since I have answered all the questions, I will hit submit all and finish. Once again, it will give me a confirmation message asking me whether I'm absolutely sure that I should submit all and finish, which I am. So I'll click this button, and from there onwards, your attempt is saved and no more attempts will be allowed. Right. So what are the takeaways from this demonstration video? You only have one attempt. You can flag questions, you can answer questions in any order you like. Most of the questions are multiple choice. You might have fill in the blanks in drop-down menus, which is again a multiple choice type exam. At the real exam on the 5th of April, you will have 1 hour to answer all the questions that are given. The number of questions will be determined later. That's not been informed as of now. But if you just want to practice, there is a practice quiz that is waiting for you in your email. So do try that out and get yourself familiar with the system before attempting the actual test on the 5th of April. With that being said, good luck for your exam and hope to see you in the university soon.